What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru, and we're going to jump right into Nintendo Guru Daily. We got a lot going on. I just want to kind of get into it, but a couple things prior to jumping in. So, I got these Amiibo cards, right? I got all these Amiibo Animal Crossing cards. I got these, and I got more over here. And I was actually going to do a video, a vlog sort of, where I go out and get more, because I know a place that has more. Go buy a whole bunch. Then I'm just wondering, when it's all said and done, should I stream me opening the cards? Like, who would be interested in seeing that? Just let me know in the comments down below. Are you interested at all in a vlog of me going and tracking down more Amiibo cards, and then a stream of me opening said Amiibo cards? Other thing too, I'm working on another vlog series I'm going to work on is I have a room on the other side of this wall, and I am planning on turning that into a recording studio. Like right now, this is basically my podcast studio. And I love the background, I love the setup, but I mean, in my mind's eye, this was always just set up for when I podcast, and that was it. It wasn't end stream. It wasn't meant for me to do all of my daily videos from this location. That being said, I'm considering, and I'm actually not even considering, I'm going to do it, turn the next room over into just a place where I go in and has cameras and a computer to do editing and all that stuff. So I'm just curious who would want to see the process that I go through from beginning to end. And I'm just wondering, just to wonder, ultimately. I plan on doing it regardless, just because I like to watch that, just to see, like, this is what I started at and this is what I was able to accomplish. But there's a lot of stuff that I would like to do. Like, I have Amiibo that would go out. There's all kinds of craziness that would happen in that room. So, two things I want to talk about today is I want to talk about some numbers. It has turned out that Smash Ultimate is turning into one of Nintendo's top IP on the Nintendo Switch. So from January 2019 to March 2019, Nintendo has showed off the numbers. 26% of the people that bought a Nintendo Switch bought it for Smash. There's a reason why you're playing this game right after it launches. So it's showing Nintendo the inside the number to go, like, Smash is a super powerful game. We know that. And the fact that 26% of the Switches that were bought from January to March were bought in mind with Smash. We know that a lot in December because that was the reason why you were buying it. But it's interesting to see, like, how those trends stayed where they needed to stay ultimately throughout. Two games that were the most popular games that were played from January to March were Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee combined. Not saying like one was, both of those games combined. So those two games were the top two games that were played in the last 3 months or whatever you'll have. It's pretty interesting to see that Mario Kart, which is basically a Wii U port, has essentially just kept chugging along and doing astronomical things for the Nintendo Switch. And when you sit there and you go like, well, really, is it astronomical things? Yeah, it is. The fact that 16.69 million copies were sold on the Nintendo Switch, pushing it to be the #1 game on the Nintendo Switch, the top seller of all the games. And when you think about it, like, you have Mario Odyssey, you have Smash, you have Breath of the Wild, you have Odyssey coming in at 14 million units, you have Smash coming in at 13.8 million. It is crazy to think that Smash came out in December and is already close to 15 million mark. It's probably going to cap the 15 million within the next couple of months. We're looking at potentially 20 million copies of Smash sold. That is mind-blowing. Breath of the Wild at 12 million units is another huge number. When you look at the top 4 games here, Mario Kart, Odyssey, Smash, Breath of the Wild, I don't think anybody's surprised by those being the top 4 games. What's actually surprised me was the jump that Breath of the Wild had at the start, and now it's kind of moved to the bottom of the 4. But to see that it still does massive numbers for Nintendo, and when you look at all the Nintendo games, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee comes in at 5th, and there's 10 million copies there. The next game is 8 million copies for Splatoon 2, another massive seller for the Nintendo Switch. These are games that people just love to continue to play. It is amazing to see. So when you look at these numbers and you look at these games, you say to yourself, well, what's left for Nintendo to put out? And when I look at it, I go, at E3, we're probably looking predominantly Pokemon and Animal Crossing. Like, those are the two games I feel like the two big system sellers. And this week, it just was announced that the next Pokemon game is going to push harder on the handheld market. They want more people to play the game in handheld than they do on the television. And it shouldn't be a shocker to a lot of people. I think people are confused by this and are wondering why. And I've been reading articles this week where people are just like, I don't understand it. I don't know. This is a shocker. Like, this is mind-blowing information. And I think ultimately when you look at it, it's no different than anything that Nintendo or the Pokemon company has ever done. That was the whole reason. Let's be honest. If the Switch was not the Switch, let's just say that the Switch was the Wii U 2 or whatever it might be, we would not have that Pokemon game coming to the Nintendo Switch. If there was a console-based system, a home console-based system, and that's all it was, I do not believe at all that Pokemon would be bringing that game over to the Nintendo Switch. So the fact that like we have a Nintendo Switch game coming, and then the fact of like, hey, they're going to predominantly push it to handheld and make it optimal for handheld, does two things. For me, it's amazing, and I'm happy to see this. But two, it's not a shocker at all, and I think nobody should be shocked by what's happening here. So we'll see. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching Nintendo Guru Daily today. I hope you enjoyed it. The other thing I wanted to do is I want to do a Q&A one day this week. So if you can, please drop a question down below, and I will be sure to answer it one day this week. I think I'm going to probably do it Thursday. I would like to do a Q&A Thursday. So if you have any questions for me, it could be anything. It could be Nintendo related, it could be personal, it could be whatever you want to talk about. Drop it in the comments below. Let's make Thursday a Q&A day, and we'll just have a good time with it. So please do that right now. I'm begging you, do it. If you want to follow me, Instagram, Twitter, at Nintendo Gurus. Hopefully you liked today's video. If you did, please slap the like button down below. Share it with all your friends. If you're not a subscriber, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now. I'm begging you. So that is all. Peace out, Preston.